Hey guys, BfA Alpha is out and the hype is real. But while everyone is going crazy about the mounts and racial models, here are 10 things you may have overlooked that are still totally awesome. Number 1. PEPE has new models. This is the most brilliant toy that Blizzard has ever created, hands down. He was introduced in WoD with multiple costumes in a long achievement chain to acquire him. Last expansion they introduced a new Demon Hunter PEPE model, and now he's getting 2 new models. Priorities right, Blizz, priorities right. He seems to be getting some kind of cool Tiras themed costume, some form of scuba diving suit, and an epic troll mask, obviously Zandalari in nature. Freaking awesome. PEPE for life. Number 2. CORGI goggles. Ever wanted to have a Corgi? What about a million of them? Blizzard has been gradually introducing CORGI models into the game, but now they've gone all out with them. Flip on these pair of shades and we think at least that it's going to transform everyone into a Corgi on your screen, similar to that toy that turns the whole universe into demons, which is super awesome. It also seems to be tagged to a WoW anniversary event, and it's highly likely that it's going to be this year's one on the 30th of November, so be sure to log on during that week. Corgis will always be worth your sub. Number 3. Baby mobs. Babies everywhere. If you're into cute and fluffy things, Blizzard is going to be introducing a whole slew of them in BfA. From turtles and pigs to demonic goats, look at how many there are. I gotta say, Blizzard has a real knack for turning the most grotesque of things into the cutest of things. Plus, there is a baby dino here that looks very similar to Ducky in The Land Before Time. Fantastic childhood movie for me, loved it to bits and I still do. Time to bust out that pet mirror and start transforming. Number 4. New children models. Kids are finally getting an update in WoW. They used to look really crappy. Like really. Remember the kids at Goldshire or Vanilla Anduin? Yeah, not good. That being said, our little Manduin has really come a long way though. Make sure you don't bully any of your tiny mates in school, guys. They might just become the next big bad buff Brad Pitt. They even have Zandalari troll children, really nice. Makes me wonder if they're gonna come up with Dark Iron Dwarf children too as a counterpart. That'll be epic. Kids with beards. Number 5. Bee mount and honey stick. Everyone's going crazy about the bee mount, which is nice. It's a big fluffy bee. But have you seen the honey stick? Coming to you in a high-resolution refurbished torch with a dab of honey at the end. This weapon will be the perfect accessory to your bee mount transmog. While a world war rages on, rest assured you can still look badass in a farmer/beekeeper transmog outfit. Number 6. White TEEBU'S. If you haven't seen this yet, feast your eyes upon it. Now we have a sword, saber, lightsaber thingy, but a white colored one. So far we have had red and blue, but those models were created way back in vanilla, and similar ones haven't been made since. The hilt looks like it came straight out of Blackwing Lair, with its red and orange coloring and gemstones. A very nice addition to our list of swords, I must say, and a straight throwback to TEEBU'S. I wouldn't be surprised if we see loads of people running around with it, depending on its rarity, of course. Number 7. The return of passive buffs and unique abilities. There are an entire boatload of changes to classes that are coming in BfA, but one especially epic thing was the reintroduction of passive buffs and unique abilities. Power Word Fortitude for Priests is back, Arcane Intellect for Mages is back, Tranquilizing Shot for Hunters is back, Hibernate and Soothe for Druids is back, and who knows how many more will be appearing. Things are looking great for class identity in BfA. Number 8. New chicken models. Chickens! Chickens haven't been touched since the beginning of WoW, Westfall's most iconic creature, and now they are getting a spanking new update. Now you can clearly see their eyes, their crests, even the ridges on their feet. And they're getting multiple colors too. Even the robotic ones are getting an update. Get ready my fellow gnome and goblin hunters, the most epic pet of BfA awaits. That is, hopefully if they make them tameable, which they must. We just can't ignore our chicken overlords. Number 9. New gorilla models. Just as awesome as chickens, the gorillas. 13 years since the introduction of gorillas. 13 years they have looked blocky and chunky. Remember this girl in Ungoro? Well, no longer. Their new high-res fur coat looks amazing, and they actually look very primeval and scary now, instead of some weird oversized monkey. Excellent choice, Blizz, to update these models. And the mechanical gorillas too, took you long enough. Number 10. New racial skeletons. And finally, we have racial skeletons. No longer do we have to question why every single undead mob is a human, which used to put Arthas in a really weird position, being a racist Lich King and all. But now, we have new humanoid skeletons, huge Tauren skeletons with horns and all, mini race skeletons, short stocky dwarves, and our little gnomes and goblins. You can tell these were done really well because one look at them and you can tell which race they are from. Kudos to Blizz so far for all the changes, and that's just 10 things you may not have noticed in the alpha notes. There are so many more updates out there coming with BfA, so if you've got the time, pop on over to the alpha notes and give them a read. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Azeroth.